What's good, YouTube? I hope you're doing well. I'm jacobcrypobury. I'll be your host today. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I will be sticking around throughout the entire bear market. So we can see Phantom is trading at $0.37. We're up 7.13% on that daily time frame. Rank 53, just under $1 billion market capitalization. And, you know, zooming out, we came all the way from $3.30 all the way down to 0.29 level. So this makes me extremely bullish for the long term. We're looking at reaccumulation opportunity. Sitting on this hourly time frame, we are printing a nice falling wedge. So I do anticipate a little pump to the upside. If we take the depth of this wedge, it does give us a price target of around $0.48, though we do have a bit of resistance around here on the 0.39 level and also on the 0.43 level. It does look like a bit of a double bottom reversal over here as well, so it could play out. They're the bullish price targets. They are the take profits for this falling wedge. You're looking at 0.39, 0.43, and potentially the top of the wedge at 0.52 as the pragmatic targets right there. We have got this nice diagonal support, so we're getting a bit of a consolidation around this 0.34 and 0.35 level, but if we do lose the support here, we could see continuation down to, you know, the swing low of May 12, looking at $0.26 and even $0.24. So zooming out, what has actually happened? Well, we've had a huge correction now, really quite a harsh correction. Looking at the correction from the very top, so far it's been a 93% correction, and you'd be mad not to buy around this level if you were buying in at $2 or $3. That's the way I see it. It's like walking into your favorite, you know, luxury sports brand or car shop or something like that, or a lovely hotel, and they said 90% off today. And you're like, nah, don't want that. I want the full price. Do you know what I mean? That's just the way I see it. And I really see this as a nice undervaluation zone where we really corrected below that 0.786 Fibonacci. And that does give us some macro targets in the long term. If we just use our Fibonacci extension, you know, at least this year, I think we will pop back up to about $1. But I do think in the 2 or 3 years, we'll be revisiting between the 1.272 and the 1.618 fib levels over here, guys. So these are realistic targets between 4.34 and 5.44 US dollars. That is effectively where Phantom will be headed in the next few years. Now, looking at the short-term price action once again, you know, what could actually happen? So I'm seeing a lot of resistance at the moment, of course, at this swing high. But we've got these 3 targets where we need to go through. The RSI is looking a little bit pumped at the moment. We're sitting at 66 on the 15-minute time frame, and looking at the hourly time frame, we're looking pretty neutral, to be honest. So what we're going to do is use the BB, the Bollinger Band, which tells us kind of where we are, looking at the swing lows and the swing highs. Usually you don't want any wicks going underneath the lower band, same with the top band, and in a bear market you'd be shorting at the top positions here on the daily time frame. So if we were to have a look at that, every time we're at the top of the band, effectively you want to go short here, you want to go short here, you want to go short here, and even if you went short there or there, you'd temporarily be on profits at least. So it's quite an interesting one to look at. At the moment, we're sort of floating in the middle, about to retest that 20-day moving average on our daily time frame. 4-hour time frame, again, we're not over the 20-day moving average, so it could serve as a nice area to potentially buy some Phantom. I do think we're going to break to the upside of this falling wedge, meaning we'll be at least seeing the 0.40, the 0.43, or the 0.52 price level, guys. Now, what else are we looking at? Well, the total market capital without Bitcoin. So why is this important? It reflects the strength of the altcoin market, excluding the number one. And you can see in 2017 and 18, when we lost all of the support, when we capitulated and entered a crypto winter, we lost 91% of our valuation. So far, we've only seen roughly a 65% loss of valuation. You could assume, well, maybe we'll come down to the, you know, the 73% mark, retest the 450 billion valuation, excluding Bitcoin. It's very, very possible to happen, guys. So that's another thing I'm looking at. I do think it's possible to see another drop down for all altcoins, because all altcoins move rapidly, absolutely rapidly. I'm not saying it's a bad time to buy. If you did want to buy, you can actually buy some today using my link down in the description below, right at the top, and that's to build a long-term HODL portfolio, because we can hold this particular project Phantom and probably be confident to say that it's going to at least reach $3 to $5 by 2025. However, the short term, looking at trading here, Well, these are the technical targets. These are the take profit zones. 0.39, 0.43, and 0.52 are the 3 take profit zones. The buy zone for this particular call is going to be probably back at the support zone over at $0.27, where we were pretty underextended on the relative strength index. As you see, really oversold here. And looking at Phantom, we have barely been that oversold on our RSI. And every time we are oversold for Phantom, usually we get that bullish reversal come through. So always use your relative strength index. It's a lovely way to, actually gauge where the market might move. Of course, nothing's 100%, but it's definitely worth looking at. By the way, guys, if you want to become a patron to the channel, it's just £8 a month. If you want to get the top tier level, you're going to get free ebook, you're going to get spot and leverage trading signals, as well as optional one-on-one lessons, and it just allows me to learn more about you and exactly how I can tailor a program to you to help enhance your trading journey. Think of me as a bit of a personal trainer or a coach. So yeah, just it's up to you. I'm not going to beg for it, but this is an example of how these entries look. People already had a nice opportunity to make some big profits on a GMT step in long position, which did super well actually. I'm not going to say 100% of my calls will be good, but they're not bots, they're my calls, and I will only put a call out if I think it's worth putting out. So let's put it that way. Crypto bubbles today. Bitcoin down to 29.2k, Ethereum 1.8k, and yeah, things aren't looking amazing, are they? But with fear comes opportunity. Bear markets turn into bull markets turn into bear markets, and that's just the way it goes. If you're new to the channel and enjoyed this anti-hype video, please hit the subscribe button, like, comment down below. Make sure you navigate through to the description and enter the Business to Community and Learn to Trade Telegram channels for the most comprehensive news and trading education. I hope this was helpful, and see you soon, guys. Bye now.